What's up everybody, welcome back to the TechCider channel. Today we are continuing the PC planning series. This is part 4 and today's budget is $1,250. So without further ado, let's jump straight into it, shall we? 7. Alright, so starting off with the AMD build. For the CPU I'm going to go with the AMD Ryzen 5 5600X, a 6 core with a 3.7 GHz base clock and 4.6 GHz boost clock with a 65 Watt CDP, only for $200. It's Alright, so for the CPU cooler we are going to go with the Cooler Master Hyper 212 RGB Black Edition. It comes up to 2000 RPM and only 30 decibels of noise for only $54. That's just amazing. Alright, as for the motherboard, I'm going to go with the ASRock B550M Steel Legend Micro ATX from ASRock, because look at the aesthetics and tell me that this isn't beautiful. Right, so moving on to the RAM, we are going to go with the Mushkin Redline 16 gigs. It's a 2x8 of course, with a DDR4 3600 mega transfers per second, and it has an amazingly low latency of 40 nanoseconds, all for $73. Alright, so for the storage we are going to go with the Sabrent Rocket 4.0 500 gigs and the Seagate Barracuda Compute 2TB, because the Seagate Barracuda is an amazing hard drive for only $50, and that's an amazing high performance SSD for only $80, so that makes a great combination. Alright, so as for the case, I'm going to go with the Deepcool CG560. It's an ATX mid tower for only $80, and it just looks amazing. Look at that, and look at the insane amount of airflow. It has airflow from the top, from the back, from the front, from everywhere, from the bottom even, and it's all for $80, so why not? Alright, as for the power supply, I'm going to go with the EVGA Supernova GT 850 watts for only $90. It's a fully modular power supply, and it also has a lot of headroom for overclocking, because the system would not draw this much power. 3. Alright, so that leaves us with over $500 to spend on a graphics card, which means I'm going to go with the MSI Gaming X-Trio RX 6750 XT with 12 gigs of VRAM, an amazing boost clock of 2600 MHz, only for $500. It performs like a 3080 Ti if you overclock it right. Alright, and that does it for the AMD build, which leaves us with the total cost of $1,242. With this gaming PC you can game at 4K medium settings and get about 80 FPS even. It depends on the game of course, but yeah, you shouldn't have too much public gaming on 4K with it. So moving on to the Intel build. Alright, and as for the Intel build, we are going to go with the Intel Core i5-12400F for only $176. It performs even better than the 5600X. Alright, and for the motherboard we are going to go with the ASRock Z690PG Riptide. That's right, we can already get a Z690 board for only $130. It's also an ATX board, so it has a lot of room for expansion slots and SSDs. It has a 128GB max memory with 4 slots and only $130. That's really amazing. Alright, and that does it for the Intel build, which leaves us with a total cost of $1,243, and you can also get about 80 FPS, depends on the game, at 4K medium or even high settings, since the CPU is better than the Ryzen 5. So that does it for the day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.